30 seconds. Discarded another key. They're getting close to the minute now. Lifeguards, stand by, okay? It's a minute. Okay, it's over a minute now, guys. Wayne? Lifeguards, get ready, get ready. Wayne, you're... No, you can't. Gotta get out. Lifeguards, get ready in case you can't get out.
Everything was secure, it was tight. I thought it was a bit too tight. I thought maybe he used a bit of leeway. He didn't. He was like, oh, they're really, really tight.
It's actually very dramatic seeing someone with a giant weight plunge into a tank. When they actually go in and you see them sink and splash, you do get like a feeling of panic.
I did try and hold my breath, but I couldn't do it. I had to let go after about 30 seconds, and he was obviously feeling around. He's underwater, he's under a lot more pressure.
The thing that worried me was that weight, because I knew that if that weight was on the end of the chain, there was no way that he was getting out without getting rid of that weight.
Wayne unlocked himself just in time. But how did he find the one key out of 50? Well, the odds were stacked in his favor, as 45 of the keys in the bag were made from one of the few metals that melt at very low temperatures.
So 5 keys in the bag were real. I did legitimately sift through those keys, trying to find the one that was different so that I could open the lock. But the rest of the keys were made out of gallium. Check this out. This is a gallium key. That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It looks just like a normal key.
Yeah. But this will actually melt in water that is 30 degrees Celsius, and guess what temperature this water is?
30 degrees Celsius.
And if we get this wet, this will just soften. And over the course of a few seconds and minutes, it will slowly just melt away. You see that?
Shit.
So when the bag went into the water, most of the keys melted to the bottom, leaving just 5 that I had to work with. Memorizing 5 keys, much better than trying to memorize 49.
I don't think I'll be able to hold my breath for 10 seconds, never mind for a minute and a half, so I wouldn't want to get in that tank myself.
Our goal was to astonish people.
And on this show, we found a whole new way of doing that.
We've taken science out of the lab and put it in front of an audience.
What you're about to see is truly incredible. Check this out.
A magician isn't considered to be the most macho of professions, but Ben is out to prove otherwise by throwing down a challenge to an American football team.
Okay, lads, I've seen you train and you seem like a pretty tough bunch, although you're wearing tights. So I'm thinking maybe you're not quite as tough as you think you are.
No, you're tough.
Tough? I'm stronger than all of you lot. Let me show you.
Bring on.
Big man, come here. I'm going to put my fist like this, and you're going to try and pull them apart, but because I'm stronger than you, you won't be able to pull my fist apart. Alright? Go. No, really try, Daniel. Come on, don't mess about. Are you started yet?
Hey, Mac, how much you bench? What's your bench, man?
You started. Come on, mate. You smell lovely, Jake.
He's laughing at you, man. And you're saying Daniel made that team look bad. What's wrong with you?
I said pull them apart, don't give me a massage. Come on, mate. Are you trying?
You like, man?
Yeah.
Too strong for us, man.
Okay, alright.
I was basically trying to put his arms apart, but I was actually putting all my energy into it. I don't know what he was doing, but we weren't moving.
I looked at him and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, no problem. Let's try to pull it, and Kakuri didn't budge.
When I first saw Ben, I thought, like, he's nothing. But obviously, can't judge a book by its cover, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe if he'd listened in class, he'd know it's all about biology. Ben kept his fists together by using the power muscles in his upper arms and chest that are designed for lifting and are stronger overall than the muscles the players used. They're primarily for extending and straightening the arms. That said, I can't see the New York Giants giving Ben a call anytime soon. Ben's taken out the players one by one. Now he's up against the whole team.
In a moment, I'm going to stand here, and you're all going to put your hands in front and try and push me over. But you're not going to move me a single centimetre.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He's joking.
Because I'm going to take away all of your strength from every single person. All right? Put your arms out. Touch the person, like say if you can bend your arm, you're too close, and we'll start. All right, look at me. It's gone. 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 It's gone. 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 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, come on, guys, go. Go. Come on. Push. Look, I'm on one leg now. I'm on one leg.
Oh, that's a lie.
That's
That's a lie, man. That's a lie, man.
Ben just put us like in some kind of formation, and asked us to push him over. So we would try to push, and it wasn't happening. The guy just wasn't moving at all. At all.
I was actually putting all my energy into it. I don't understand how this guy does it.
He took our strength away, apparently.
Yes, he did take away your strength. Not with magic, but with physics. The secret was the players were stood with their arms outstretched and their feet apart, so they could only use their abdominal muscles to push. But all that effort was wasted, as most of the force was absorbed by the guys in front, meaning Ben only had to deal with the efforts of the man right next to him. And as Ben was able to stand with one leg forward, he used his leverage to easily outmuscle him.
I think Ben cheated. I think he was pushing back a bit harder than we was.
Billy's come to Warsaw. She's not brought any science with her, just pure magic.
I just flew in from London, yeah?
Okay.
And all I got on me is a £5 note, yeah? If you, Alex, you can examine it. Take a look, make sure it's all okay. Good?
It's fine, alright.
It's fine? Okay. You don't need to go to the bank to change the money, okay? I'll show you what you can do. Hold it like this. Like that. Yeah? Watch. Just like this. As you can see.
No way.
You change it to 200 Polish zloty.
Whoa. That's really amazing.
Billy's off to meet Wayne. Now it's his turn to weave some magic.
Hey,
Hey.
check this out. You see the glass?
Yeah.
I've got a challenge for you. I want you to try to lift the glass from the table up to my hand, but using only the coaster and the match. But here's the challenge. You can't put the glass on top of anything. So you can't just put it on the coaster and lift it up.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Let's try. Okay, you know, that's...
Good effort. All right, you want to see?
Yeah.
So, if we use the match, if we light it though, get a good flame, hold out your hand. If I put the coaster on top and wait for the flame to go out,
Cool.
so what if we did this, but we did it larger? What if we scaled it up?
Scaled it up, like how big?
Like this big.
You see the crane there? Take a look at the pallet hanging from it. Imagine that pallet is our coaster.
Okay, and instead of the glass?
Instead of the glass, I think we can use this. I'm hoping that this will stick to the pallet long enough to allow the crane to lift me from the ground all the way up to the roof.
Okay.
Let's check it out.
Wayne's found a magic method of sticking the coaster to the glass so it can be picked up. But can he go large and use the same method to stick an ordinary glass bowl to this pallet and cling onto the bowl so it carries him all the way to the top of London's Battersea Power Station?
Wow. Slightly more terrifying than I imagined. Seeing the building from down on the ground is one thing. You go, okay, that's high, but maybe it's not that high. But to be up here and to look down, I don't want to say it makes me any more nervous than I already am, because this is a dangerous thing, but it definitely makes it a little bit more real.
The crew prepare as testing begins. Time to find out if Wayne's upscaled version of the glass and coaster trick is actually going to work.
Who does anything like this? This normally holds fruit, or in some cases pie. I prefer it when it holds pie. But today it holds me, and that's ridiculous. I am nervous, of course, yeah.
Wayne's method seems to have worked, and the bowl has stuck, just like the glass to the coaster. Now to see if it's strong enough to carry him.
Okay, Wayne's ready, guys. 3, 2, 1.
The bowl has successfully stayed attached. The question Wayne and the crew now need to ask themselves is, can he hold on as he's lifted almost 50 meters to the roof above?
It's quite uncomfortable on my fingers. When I put my full weight on it, my fingernails are digging right into it, and it's 5 seconds after that, and it feels like I need to let go. I'm having doubts.
Coming up, Nate flies in the face of logic with his bizarre balloons.
So how does it work? Are you going to